I don't know about you, but I didn't think that was much of a spring fling. I was expecting something really exciting. Some of the other stuff has been much more kick the canvas and as for let your body rock. Oh, what did you think of that last track, Annie?
Make sure people are not going to fall asleep on the music you choose.
Yes. Well, I mean, we are limited. Otherwise, you have to pay a fortune. And anyway, you're a singer. Why don't you just do a couple of tracks for us?
Of course.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, that'd be okay, wouldn't it? No. She says, don't tell them too much about me. And the fact of the matter is that this is a very talented young lady. She plays the grand piano like a dream. Oh, she's wowed quite a few people. And really enjoys it, and then says, no, I missed a note. You know, there's no pleasing people who are absolutely so idealistic that I can't match up. She's not. She said, "This is her first outing." She said, "I'm not really awake this morning." Oh, right. What are you expecting today? How is your day going to change, Annie? Because there is a bit of a relaxation of lockdown.
Well, I have my studying, so nothing much will change, to be honest.
What?
But even if I didn't have the studying, I'd probably be working more, and also I don't think I will be going out more than I have been anyway.
Right. So when you say more than have been, how much? I mean, have you done a Cummings, and have you gone 250 miles to see somebody?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was supposed to go about 100 miles just to make sure somebody's cat is all right. And then another 50 just to see whether my eyesight is good enough to drive.
Well, I do know.
I'm supposed to do that the other way around. First the shorter one and then the longer one.
So I take it you're a Cummings fan.
Of course I am.
What do you make? What do you make of all this uproar?
So, like somebody else said on the telly, what do we expect? Rules are different for the rich and famous.
Isn't that the truth?
So.
But then a lot of people would look at you and they would say, "Oh, look at this lady. She's on the telly, she's on radio, and so on. She must be rich and famous." How do you think they look at you?
Dear. Well, I'm not rich and famous.
Well, your fame is growing. I don't know about your bank account. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Incidentally, it's 10 to 7 for anybody that's listening in this morning. And I know that this is heard throughout the day on a wide variety of sources, including Spotify and Heart and so on and so forth. So we give a time check simply for those people who may be tuned in at the moment. But you can listen to us later on in the day, or for that matter, at any time that you want. We're sort of on demand.
But you said the time wrong.
What do you mean I got the time wrong?
You said it's 10 to 7. It's 10 to 8.
It's 10 to 8. There you are. Jack DeManio. All is forgiven. Come back.
Yeah. Do I have to do your job for you?
Yes, you do. You do. I knew you would find I'd done something wrong within seconds of joining me this morning. Now, if I say it's the 1st of June, am I right?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Huh?
Do you know what year we're in?
Do I know?
What year we're in?
20, something like that.
Yes. Well done.
Thank you.
Sad thing is, we blink another 2 times, and then this year is gone. And what did we all do? Wash our hands and sit in the garden or sit indoors.
Well, I mean, the fact of the matter is every time that you talk to me, the first thing you don't say hello, Keith, good morning, boss, or anything of that sort. What you do is you say, have you washed your hands?
Well, it's important.
Why is it important?
Who knows where you're gallivanting every morning?
Me gallivant. That's wonderful.
Mind you, happy Independence Day for you. The government is letting you out from today.
Well, I don't know where I'm going to go because the government hasn't given it. When it splashed the cash, it certainly hasn't splashed it in my direction. But I can't wait for somewhere where I can go and get an ice cream for tuppence.
Okay. Well, you can't go back in time.
Well, that's for sure. You're quite right. I mean, just trying to be serious for a moment or two. Do you see any immediate changes in the way that we'll live once the entire blockade, once we're entirely out of Purda?
I think some people will be more conscious about the virus, because that's going to be around still, and I think that distancing will remain for some, because I think that will be so ingrained in us that I think some people will still keep that. Mind you, it is very nice though. I like the distancing when I have to queue up at the shop. I don't mind queuing up if it's not raining because it's more organised in the shops now. So from that point of view, it's nice.
There was a lady who wrote locally, and I still can't make up my mind whether she was tongue-in-cheek, that when she went to Aldi, which is one of the favourite places for you to shop and me, because the goods are of good quality, but the prices are much lower than anywhere else. But she said they let 5 people in at a time and then rope them together. She said it's absolutely hilarious. I can imagine if it came out of her imagination, she'd got a good storytelling skill, and if it was real, I can't imagine the chaos it would have caused. Did anybody rope you?
In Aldi, they only let one person in at the time. Most of the time, they only let one person in. One trolley, one person.
And how did they measure it? Because I'm not a shopper, as you know.
I think they let in around maybe 55 people at once. And then there's, throughout the day, there's a guy standing at the door, and then when someone comes out, lets someone in. So I assume they make the count first thing in the morning, and then they keep it up afterwards.
Okay, well, we won't stay too serious because it's very early in the morning, and we don't want to get too serious. But Annie will be joining me from time to time, whenever she gets out of bed. That means to chat to you, and more and more, both on television and on radio, there are more people that are finding us and joining us. And I hope that you'll enjoy the banter. It's now 5 minutes to 8. Is that right? Did I get it right?
Yes, boss.
Oh, I got it right. Okay. Well, here's something called Pure Magic, and we'll play that to see take us within a couple of minutes of saying goodbye. some of this music is a bit muted, but we'll see if we can get along to all sorts of other things as we go along. We've been on the air now 57 minutes and 25 seconds, and it's about 3 minutes until the witching hour of 8 o'clock when we disappear. What I can tell you is that Annie has got a fine set of tonsils because she's been yawning here. Oh, you got me out of bed. Why did I have to come to work? Well, we all have to go to work, dear. Some of us more frequently than others, but you just get used to it. Early morning work, that's what this business is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that stunned her. I've never fought back before. Okay, well, we're just going to play out with our usual Ben Sound buddy. So, Annie, welcome to Rouser Radio. Welcome to the morning show, and I hope that if it's not every day, that many days we'll have you here, and that you'll be a little awake, and that you can actually give me the stick that you usually do once nobody is listening. I would like people to know that a cherubic face, that angelic appearance, isn't all that it seems to be. Ta-da, bye-bye, my dear. Bye-bye to everybody, toodle pip, and here is Ben Sound Buddy.